It started with the fact that I had a fabulous burnout when trying to create an IT company from scratch. It happened in the dark years. I had long hair, an orange shirt, one of the first huge smartphones, and a snow-white micro laptop with a big black modem. That's why I could surf the internet right in the attic, which was rarer in those years than meeting a Ferrari on the street. And for some reason, this attracted various interesting personalities to me. They rushed to me as soon as they saw me from afar with a bunch of questions about computers. And for some reason, I decided that it would be cool to organize telephone consultations for computer users. I was preparing for a real wave of calls because no one had offered anything like that. It would seem that what could have gone wrong? Tech support. The first thing I did was rent a paid room, and they were very surprised to see me there because I'm not a fortune teller or phone sex. I also bought corporate SIM cards and distributed them to my computer scientists. We even conducted testing. I deliberately broke my wife's computer and offered to call our tech support. The guys coped brilliantly. A rather difficult problem was solved very quickly. It was necessary to make an advertisement. Since users were pestering me in cafes, I decided to print postcards for distribution in these establishments. On the postcard, I asked to draw a sexual death with a scythe. In those years, a well-known online artist painted deaths, and I thought I needed one too, so I ordered one for my anime artist friend. The postcard agency gave me a twirl at the temple, and at that moment, I might have already suspected something. After all, that was the second bell. I'm not a fortune teller, I'm not having phone sex, and I have death with a scythe on my computer service postcards. The postcards actually appeared in cafes. They were joyfully greeted by my friends and acquaintances, but for 2 weeks there were no calls. Then I decided to lose some more money and placed contextual advertising in search engines. Such an opportunity only appeared then. And at the end of the third week, our first and last call came from a single client. But we still couldn't talk to him because everyone was used to the fact that there were no calls, and therefore we safely missed this one and only one. Marketing and sales. This complete failure was a revelation to me. It turns out that if you're an IT guy, it's not enough for everyone to run after you with money. Maybe in today's situation you want to argue with this, but even now it is so. The failure prompted me to study marketing, sales, social psychology, negotiation, and conflict management. I have read over 400 books and taken many courses. That's what I remember the most. One of my favorite books, Jack Trout and Al Rice's Positioning: The Battle for Minds. Yes, the term positioning has authors. Your business, your product, your brand is just a perception in the buyer's head. This leads to several interesting conclusions that have helped me a lot in building an IT company. Most companies don't need a logo at all because they simply don't have enough resources to make it recognizable. It makes no sense without recognition. It is more profitable for many companies to invest in sales rather than in recognition, because knowing and buying are not the same thing. Direct, clear messages work best. Customers don't understand the hints. You don't have to try to be everything to everyone. You need to be able to focus on one thing and communicate it as clearly as possible. Do not repeat after the market leaders. You need to behave quite the opposite, like a partisan. By the way, I also read the book on marketing and was very disappointed